Sup nerds, today we have Chris's not first place Belphemon deck profile. He's gonna profile his little sleepy boy.
What's going on, nerds? We're gonna start with the Tamas. Playing 4 right now. We're just playing the Digimon. This is super old card. We should all know what it does. I'm thinking about playing a 5th because there are times where I want to play a 5th with the Proto Digimon. Next for our level 3s, we've got Gazimon. Super old card. We all know what it does. Stops our opponents from gaining memory. Super good card. Next we're playing 2 Psychmon. I was playing 3 of this, but I cut one for a tech card. We all know what it does. Prevent our opponents from playing reduced play cost. Next, the card I cut the 3rd Psychmon for, Impmon. Being able to use this to recycle Belphemon is very good, so again, that's why we're playing that. And then for the next level 3, that's not Gizmon, we're playing Fascomon at 3. Just fuels the engine. We draw, discard, that's what we want, so 3 of that. Next, probably the most important level 3, especially if we're going first and we see in our opening hand, we're playing Proto Gizmon. Draw 1, discard 1. Part of the recycling of the Gizmon. It's a good card overall. Playing 4 of that. Next, for the level 4s, we're playing 4 Gizmon AT, part of the Gizmon package. You use this to delete a level 3, draw 2 cards, trash 2 cards, just fuels our engine. All the Gizmon cards recycle each other, so that's where our engine's at. Next, we're playing some tech cards. We're playing Devimon, 2 of the blocker. You could play the Vilemon instead of this, but I like the 1-cost Digivolution and the 5k DPs, whatever. So that's those level 4s. And then for the next package we're playing 4 Scatter Mode. You have to, I mean, we're trying to cycle stuff, discard stuff. If you're playing a purple deck, you have to play Eyes Mode, Scatter Mode. And if you're playing those, you have to play the Eyesmon. So standard package for Belphemon. Next onto the level 5s, we've got the Gizmon XT. A very good card. Plays our Tamer from the trash if we see it. It's a 9k blocker. And with the Tamer, we can play our Belphemon for 2 by deleting this. So very important card. For our last level 5, we're playing 4 Ostamon. In my opinion, probably the most important card in the deck outside of the Belphemons. There were plenty of times, most of my games, where I'm playing this for the full cost 7, deleting something and playing Belphemon on top of this, and then his Heritable is really good. Being able to play back, say, like a Gizmon or even the Devimon back from trash, or an Eyes Mode to just keep our hand cycling going. So a very good card, very important. And then next we have the Sleepy Boy himself, Belphemon. Outside of being able to be attacked over, this card just ignores everything. He doesn't care. Overall, like probably the 2nd best card in the deck next to Rage Mode for obvious reasons. There are just times where your opponent just can't do anything because they know the board wipe's coming. So very good card. And next we've got the most important card in the deck, in my opinion. We've got Rage Mode. Thanks to Sean, I have one Altar Rage Mode. So again, your hand size shouldn't really exceed 6, so you should always be at 17,000 with your 2 security checks. And the fact that this card can blow up all level 5s on the board is crazy. If you're playing against Shine, you know, the Marcuses will dodge, but that's whatever. Who cares if their Marcus dodges it? Being able to delete a Digimon to unsuspend and attack again, your opponent's going to be afraid because you're basically always going to be clearing out 4 security, or even if they're level 6s on the board because of the Tamer. And we can attack over their level 6s. So this guy's coming out and he's doing big damage. Probably the most important card in the deck. The biggest problem with this deck is you have to see both of these no matter what, for obvious reasons. Like, there's never really a time where I'm just going to hard Digivolve into this for the full cost of 6, and I'm never going to Digivolve into this or play this without the Rage Mode and Trash. So you have to see both, and that's why we play a lot of these cards. We're just trying to cycle through the deck and make sure we see both. And then for some tech cards level 6, we're just playing 1 Nidhogg. You could bump this up to 2. There are times where this is kept turn for me, discarding it, and I've been able to go off. You never Digivolve into this, and other than that, this is most of the time first card I'm discarding out of my hand if it's not Rage Mode. And then I was playing Zwart for my level 7, but this right now is a much better card, especially because I feel like one of the harder matchups for this, ironically, is Bloomlord or decks that go wide. Sure, Rage Mode can blow up all their level 5s, but if they outspeed you and you just don't see your Belphemons fast enough, sometimes maybe we can Digivolve into Sleep Mode and then just go into this to stall for a turn. It would feel bad, but at least then they wouldn't be able to pop off on you and just absolutely destroy you because you're going to be putting a whole minus 5k on their board. And the counter against their Marcuses against Shine is really nice, so they can't promote the Marcuses and, you know, kill you that way. So very good card. Next, that's all the Digimon. We're going to go into the Tamers. We only play 3. We're playing 3 Karada. Very good card. End of your opponent's turn, draw 1, discard 1. That's good because we're cycling. And then his other effect is really good too because we can place him under a Digimon with Belphemon to delete a level 6. So that's where the board wipe comes in. We place this underneath sleep mode with rage mode underneath it, delete their level 6, and then at the start of your main, or the end of their turn, sleep mode's gonna come out, start of your main phase, we're gonna blow up all their level 5s and lower. And then this in combination with any of the Gizmons reduces his play cost by their play cost. So for example, we can on-play this, delete one of these, and then reduce its play cost. Usually you want to do the XT to make it a 2 cost, but there have been plenty of times where I'm just playing him for 5 costs and don't feel bad, especially if they already have a memory setter tamer. So that feels really good. That's probably the best combo in the deck. And then for the options, we're playing the one of calling because obvious, you know, if we have to discard a sleep mode or we have to get it back out of trash, you know, we obviously want to play this. 2 Gift of Darknesses. I should bump this up to 3. It's a very good card. Out of security, we can discard Rage Mode to blow up a level 6 on the board, or this is really one of our only answers to some level 7s in the entire game right now. So, and being able to Digivolve into Sleep Mode, saving your Rage Mode is really nice. So, really good card. Could bump up to 3. And then lastly, 3 Purple Memory Boost. Once we get the end training cards, the memory boosts just become, you know, non-existent. So we play this to just try and cycle and get to our Belfies faster. So that's all. Otherwise, guys, this deck's really fun. I would suggest playing it even if you're not like a purple player, just because of how different it is. Like Proto Gizmon's one of the first cards that we've been able to play that interact with the Tamas in the way it does. So really fun deck, guys. Give it a shot, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks, guys.